everyone, and welcome to the final part of Let's Build a Cliffside House. So for this room, I think the layout as we have it now is fine. I think it just needs a little bit of tweaking and then we'll be good. So Ellen suggested that rather than having the red on the bed sheets, we go with a moss green, which I think would look a lot better since we do have a lot of more natural colors in this room. So I'll try that out and see how it looks. Oh yeah, already that just looks so much better. Yeah, because I mean, I like the red in the last part, but then, after looking back on, I just kind of realized that it just looked a little bit off and didn't quite go with the rest of the room, but I think this color looks really good. Yeah, I like that. So as a result of that, I think we should probably change the color of this plant. So we could just go with whatever this is. Oh, although it does have the weird, bubble pattern, so maybe not that. I mean, I know I could just, change it to something else, but I just want to see how that looked before we did that. Perhaps we could just go with a wood pattern for this and make it kind of a, or maybe not a darker wood because it's right against a darker wood flooring, but just some other kind of wood pattern. Even that, I think looks pretty good. All right. So back over here, I wanted to add in that rug that I took away, but instead of making the neutral beige color like I was making it last time, I think it would look a lot better if we used a similar shade of moss green to what we did on the bed sheets, but maybe make it slightly darker, slightly lighter, and I think that'll work a lot better because the problem with it last time I think was that, it was beige and then this is beige and then the couch is beige and then the walls are white, so it's just too many neutral colors. So we'll just, maybe we can stick with this pattern and then just make this pattern more of a green. Although we're definitely gonna have to work with it a little bit because do not like that. All right, so what we can do is do this and lighten it slightly. I like that, yeah. Yeah, because originally what I was gonna do was take this pattern and make that the moss color, but I think it is good to have a different kind of fabric in here and just not, not just use the same thing. But I'm gonna go ahead and just lighten this up overall a little bit. Or you know what, I think the darker color looks a bit better. Yeah, I think it does look better darker. Maybe just a slight bit lighter. Okay, I think that's good. All right, so I'm feeling a lot better about this now. And I think I'm gonna go with a different painting here. So perhaps this one would look better in here, and then this could go in here. Yeah, let's see how that looks. Okay. All right, I feel a lot better about that. And then we can also add in yet another plant. I think that'll work with the greens we have in the room and such. So let's get this over here. Or actually, maybe instead of that, we could add in a standing lamp. Yeah, I think that'll probably work a little bit better because we do need more light over here. No, I don't think that quite goes with the look of this room. So we do have that one, but we use that out there. So don't really want to use that again. I mean, we could put that one in here. Or even just use that one again, but... Oh, that's an interesting lamp, but I think we need to have one like this that's just kind of standing up straight like that. Not one that's kind of a lamp that you would typically have slightly hang over something, if that makes any sense. So I think we can work with this, and we can make it just some sort of gray. Or we could even make it a lighter green. Yeah, that could work. But make it a slightly different green than that. So make it maybe a more subtle green, kind of like that. All right, how does that look? All right, so we'll just go with that. I think we just need a few more things on this side of the room and then we'll be ready to move on. So for right here, I was thinking we could get some kind of small coffee table in front of here just to fill in the space a little bit more, or maybe even an ottoman, because Kenzie pointed out to me that there were ottomans in the coffee table category, and I don't think I'm going to end up adding one to the foot of the bed like I was talking about in the last part, because I think it might just be a little bit too cluttered over here. I think it actually looks better without it, but we can put one in front of here because we do have these smaller ottomans right here. Actually, no, maybe not that one. That one's a little bit too big. We have this one. Yeah, so I think this one actually fits in here really well just to make this area feel a bit cozier. So we'll move it back like that, and hopefully Sims will still be able to sit on the couch with that there. And then we can just take the same wood and fabric we have on this couch and stick it on this so it looks kind of like it's a set. I'm not sure if we want to put the wood here as well, or maybe make, oh wait, no, not that. Maybe just make like the whole top part of it fabric like that. I think that looks a bit better. Yeah, so we'll leave it like it was here. All right, so I think, actually, no, maybe that. Okay, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna go with that. All right, so moving on, I was wanting to see if we could take. Actually, I don't know if you'd want to. No, because I was thinking it could look cute if we took that and stuck it there, but I'm not sure about that. We could. Okay, no, but we can't rotate it. Yeah, that's so annoying how like you can't rotate things like once they snap into a slot like that. So I guess we just won't bother with this, but I was thinking we could stick one of the smaller paintings above here, like this one. Just kind of add a bit more going on up here, although it's not really gonna be centered above it unless we move this over a little bit. Which I guess we can do, but I kind of liked where it was before. So maybe I won't do that. Well, maybe it would work if we took this picture frame and we can't rotate it. But I mean, oh, there we go. Now we can have it pointing out. So we can stick like that up there, and then perhaps some kind of smaller plant to make it feel a little bit more filled in. Because I just feel like we need more over in this area. I mean, we could fit that up there, but maybe that's like a little much. Like we can just stick this little plant up here. Yeah, I think that works better. And then perhaps, no, that's going to be taller than the ceiling, so that's not going to work. So we can maybe just like stick a couple of vases up here. I'm not really sure about the plan. I might just stick in this little yellow vase. Yeah, all right, I think that looks a bit better. And let's see if we can just get these to be a teensy bit closer to each other. Okay, nope, looks like we can't. All right, so I guess we'll just have to leave that as it then. So I think this is actually good for this room. Like, I know there's a good bit going on here, but I know it isn't like super cluttery, but I just think that works well with this house. So I'm gonna have that be it for this room, and we're just going to move on to finishing the rest of the house. So I think I'm gonna start with this bathroom over here because I feel like this is gonna be pretty easy to do. So I'm just going to make this bathroom look the same as the other one, just so it's kind of like they did both of them at the same time and just use the same materials in them, because I imagine that would save you some money. So we need to figure out the layout of this bathroom because it is a little bit trickier than the other one because we have all these diagonal walls. And I think before, like I said something about like what I want to do for the layout, but I don't exactly remember. Like I think I said that in this one we were going to use the shower tub combo in here. So we'll start off by getting this in here. And I think actually let's get a wall. But I think we're only gonna have room for maybe a single sink. Like, I don't know if we're gonna be able to have two sinks in here. We'll see. But there we go, we got that. Alright, so I'll just move this up over here, and then I'm gonna grab this spotlight and stick that over the tub. Alright, there we go. And then we'll just add another one over here right near the entrance. Okay, so how are we gonna do that? Probably don't want to put a toilet here. So I think our best bet may be to like have a toilet here and then a sink here. And I think originally I was gonna like straighten out these diagonal walls a little bit, like add in a wall here and here just to make the walls like straight. But I think I'll just work with the diagonal walls and just leave it in like that. So I'm just going to, oh, you know what? It's in here. Maybe we could just use one of the other, like we could use this sink. Yeah, instead of doing the counters, like since we're doing that anyway. And then we'll grab the same toilet, have that here, and then just get this. Yeah, so it is handy that now we can just kind of grab a bunch of things from the other bathroom. Although that does leave kind of an awkward spot for the toilet. And now that I think about it, what did I even delete? I don't know what I deleted. But now that I think about it, I just want to see how it looks if we stick in the counter and sink instead, because I'm thinking that might actually look a little bit better. Yeah, I think that I like that better than the sink. And then we'll just grab the same medicine cabinet, stick that in here as well. So just kind of doing a lot of the same things. But I also wanted to see how it would look if we made the medicine cabinet black instead of white. Just because it is against a white wall, so I think it would pop a little bit more if we did that. Yeah, I think that looks a lot better. Alright, so we'll just do that in here. And I guess we'll just have the toilet paper roll over here, even though that's not really even a good spot for that. Like, that's kind of far away from the toilet, but... Oh, well, unfortunately, we can't move it over any further, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. So I'll just grab the same towel set, stick that in here, and then we'll get the hand towel. And move that over here. And I am going to be changing the colors for those, of course. So we'll get this in as a bath mat. I'll probably change it to some kind of more fun color. I just need to figure out like what kind of color scheme I want to go with for this bathroom. But for this, actually, maybe we could just try one of these other swatches that we have. Because I wanted to go with like a black and white look for this. So I think we can work from this. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same pattern that we used in the shower and replace the more marble pattern with that, and then I think I'll keep the tile that's in the very back of it, because that's fine. And then we'll move this here and then make the tub white, I think, or maybe we should just go with that. Yeah, I like that. I think it looks cool. Alright, so that works, and then there was some kind of, if I remember correctly, there was some sort of bathroom decoration. Okay, wouldn't be in there. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna add laundry into the house, but I think there was some sort of like tall, yeah, this thing. Although, that doesn't really go with the house. But it might if we change the swatches on it. Like, we could probably make it look a bit more modern if we did that. Yeah, I think that works. Alright, so now that fits in. So that works really well for that spot right there. And that should be enough room for them to still get around. Yeah, I think that's good. So this bathroom is coming together pretty quickly. And I just want to figure out some kind of painting to put in here. And then after that, we just got to figure out like what kind of colors we want to use for the towels and the bath mat, and we'll be good. Like, that's going to be it. I haven't used this painting yet. I think this could actually work. Like, if we change the color of the frame, and then I guess we can like kind of use this to guide the color scheme for the rest of the bathroom. Like, maybe we can make the rug purple. Like, I don't know if I want to go with like a purple and pink color scheme, but we can at least make this purple to kind of tie in with that. And then maybe like with the towels, we can do like a bright green, because for the teen room, what I was thinking for the color scheme is that we can make the walls like kind of a tealish color, and then have like some neon green accents throughout the room, just to make it feel a little bit more fun. So like we can have some of those same neon green accents in here, or I don't know, maybe we should go with something a little bit more subtle for this. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's actually make this like more of a pale purple. All right, I like how that looks a little bit more, and then figure out something for these. So I think I'm going to change the top one from the leopard print to, or that's a zebra print, not a leopard print. We're just going to change this to something else. I think I'm going to actually use that same color swatch, maybe make it just white, and maybe like a more subtle green like this. I mean, I think the purple and green would look pretty good. I mean, we could do that. Yeah, that could work. And then we can just, oh, whoops. But we can just take the same green and then put it on the hand towel, just so it looks like they're part of a set. I'm not sure about it. Okay, so maybe what we can do is just go with something more neutral for the bath mat, and then just make the towels purple. I think that'll look a little bit better, because I don't want this bathroom to be too in your face. Like, I still want it to have like pops of color, but I don't really want it to be too much. So I might just change the rug back to white and see how that looks, because I just wasn't really liking how the green, or the green and the purple looked. Although, I don't know, I feel like that's a little bit too bland. You know, I wonder how it would look if we made the rug leopard print. Like, that actually looks kind of cool. And since this is the teens bathroom, I want it to feel sort of fun, so I think we'll just roll with that. And now we can finally move on to the teen bedroom, which is going to be the last room in this house. And with that, it will be done. So like I said, I'm just going to, actually first let's get the flooring here, because I think it'll look a lot better once we get the flooring here. So I'm just going to use the same wood and then try to go for like the kind of teal color that I was thinking of, although I'm not going to have like the whole wall be this. We're going to add in some sort of accent color somewhere else. I might just add in the white walls in a few spots to break up the blue some, like maybe have 2 walls that are blue and then 2 walls that are white. I think that'll look good, because I don't really want the whole room to be blue. Like, I think it would be good to have like some other colors in here to break it up, but I'm just trying to find like the right blue. Like maybe something like this would be good. Yeah, this is kind of what I was imagining. So we'll stick that over there. Is it over? Okay, I think it's on this wall as well. So I'm just gonna grab the same white that we had over here and stick it on some of the walls. So maybe this wall can be white. And then this wall can be white as well. And then we'll leave this wall and the one across from it the teal color. Like I think that'll look good. And let me just get a light here as well so we can see things a little bit better. All right, and then for the bed, I was thinking we just stick a double bed right in this area, like kind of across from this. And then we can have a desk right here, and then an end table right here. And then maybe like a TV over here with a game console in front of it, and like some beanbag chairs. Yeah, I think that'll work really well. Because the Plum Dot did suggest that I have like add in a gaming console and a bunch of posters, and I think a stereo. So I'm going to try to do that. So I'm thinking this bed could actually work pretty well. And then also over here, right across from the bed, we could put a dresser. And I think that would be a good spot for that. So for this, I wanted to see how it would look if we made this white. Because I just want to make this room a little bit lighter than the parents' room. And then maybe like a bright green bedspread. Or we could even make it a leopard print. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I think it looks really cool. So that way it can be like a leopard print, kind of like the bathroom is. And I want to see how it would look. Okay, no, wait, no, wrong color. I want to see how it would look if we actually made it so the sheets were neon green. Like, I don't know about that. See, what I really wish is that you could just color the pillows and not the sheets as well. Because I think it would look cool if I could have neon green pillows, but unfortunately we can't. But I mean, perhaps we could just, actually no, let's go back to some kind of fabric. I mean, we could maybe make that just like that one spot of the bed. The neon green, that'll look good. Yeah, like now I'm not so sure how having the neon green accents like I was originally thinking of is gonna look, because I'm not sure how that looks. But we can add that in other parts of the room. But I like this for the bed. Like, I think this looks neat. Although, I know I keep going back and forth on stuff a lot, but now I'm thinking that, you know, because we have a lot of whites on the bed, like maybe it would look better if, yeah, I think that does look better. Like if we just go with kind of a lighter wood instead of that. So let's see if we can make that. All right, I think this is good. So we'll just stick with that. And then, as I said, get a desk over on the one side of the bed, just because like with this room, I don't want to do the whole, you know, having two end tables on either side of the bed because, you know, it's like a room for one person, so really like you don't need two end tables. So I think like sticking a desk on the other side would be a better use of space. So we got this. That's a maybe, but kind of want to go something maybe a little bit more modern than that. Like even this looks nice. Kind of like that. Keep that as a maybe. Oh, we have this. Yeah, I think we'll just go with this. Alright, and then I might just make it black metal like this. Alright, I think that works. So that'll go there, and then let's get a computer on here. So I'm not going to get as nice of a computer as the one that we used in here, which I think was the high-end. Yeah, I did use the high-end loft stuff computer in here. So we'll just go with this one. Or maybe even this one. Or no, let's go back to the other one I had. Or a laptop. Yeah, let's throw a laptop in here instead. I miss having laptops. Like I don't get why they never added them into The Sims 4. You know, because nowadays like a lot of people, well I guess, I don't know, like more people are using desktops, I guess, but I don't know, like a lot of people still like mainly use laptops. I mean, I think it's just mainly people who like use their computer to play games who get desktops. But we can make this chair the neon green that I was talking about. So let's see how that looks. I like that. Yeah, because I just wanted to have like some different kinds of colors in here. All right, I think that green's good. Okay, so next thing is the desk lamp. So I want to see if we can actually use like the proper desk lamp like this in this room. Oh, good. We can actually rotate it. Yeah, I guess it was just something with that desk. Okay, there we go. That works for me. And I don't remember if there's like some kind of book decoration we put on the desk. Oh, we have this. Oh, nice. That'll actually snap up here. Although not at all like where I would want it. So that's rather unfortunate. Oh, maybe just this. Yeah, that works. All right, we'll go with that. And then I want to figure out some kind of wall decoration, so we can throw this in here. Okay, no, so it looks like we can't move that up or down, so we just kind of have to leave that here, but I think that, oh, that wasn't even against the wall. Wait, does that seriously have to be up that high? Why on earth is that? Why is that up so high? It's kind of annoying. Oh, we do have this thing. Yeah, I think that'll work a lot better for this room. Okay, so we'll get rid of that. Stick that here. Oh, good. This we can actually move up and down. Maybe we'll get the desk over slightly. Yeah, so it's right in the corner. We can center things a little bit better above that. And I just want to change the color of this slightly. So I might make it so the border of it is kind of like a silver metal. Oh, right. We have like some different kinds of like stuff we can have posts on. But I think I'm just going to stick with the first one. So let's go over to metals and see what we got. I kind of like that. Yep, that works. And there were some other really good wall decorations for teen rooms that came with University Life. So I just want to see if we can sort by that and just get... Okay, no, wait, no. This is Generations. Wrong thing. Okay, here it is. Yeah, because I just want to get some of that stuff out and about just so I don't forget it. So I want to add that in. And we also have this thing. I think that might actually fit above the desk a little bit better. Yeah, let's try this. And then we have the different little things we're gonna post it on it. I like this one. Although I'm thinking I kind of liked how this looked above the desk more. So we can just have this like somewhere else in the room. Like, perhaps we can have this above the bed. Or no, we should have something else above the bed. I don't know. We'll get to that stuff later, but that's all gonna go somewhere in the room. So I know I want to keep that. And I think that's the only other wall decoration that I really wanted to add in here. So above the bed, we can just add in a bunch of posters. Oh, this is really pretty. I think we had... Looks kind of nice, although I'm not sure about that in this room. Oh, there was also this. You know, maybe that can go over the bed. Yeah, I think that works. Let's go with this one. And then I want to get some kind of end table in here. I might actually just go with, because I think there was one. Actually, no, I don't want to go with that. Okay, so we're gonna not sort by University Life anymore. Just kind of see what else we got. This one could work pretty well. Yes, we'll try that. And I want to see how it looks if we make it the same kind of wood the bed was, just so it looks like it's part of a matching set, although I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it that way or not. So we'll just see how it looks if we drag that. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, I kind of want this to be some sort of darker wood, or maybe we can do this, because yeah, I don't really like the look of it, like perfectly matching it. So we could go with like some other kind of wood and make it a little bit darker. I think I'm gonna go with this. And next, let's get a light for the nightstand. What about... I think I've used this one before. I really like that light though, but I should probably go with something different. This one's kind of cool. I like this one. And we can maybe also make this something kind of fun. Like we can make this another light green item, but I want to make it a slightly different green than the chair. Like I don't want it to look like it exactly matches the chair. I just want it to look like it kind of goes with that. And then we'll also add some kind of alarm clock onto the nightstand. So I'm just going to go with this one. Turn slightly over that way. I think that's good. Not sure that I'm going to end up using this. But I know that I wanted to put a dresser over here, so I think we'll start with what I know I want to do and then just figure out what to do with this area near the door, because I think that needs something, but not exactly sure yet. So not going to bother with that. I like this dresser. And I actually really like that wood. So I think I'm going to actually see how that looks over on... Okay, I think that looks a lot better. Alright, and then we'll just add some sort of mirror above here. That was in here. There was this more modern window, or mirror, not window. Yeah, I think I might just go with that one. We have this crazy one, but I like the look of this a little bit more for this room. And then apart from that, we'll just get a stack of clothes on here. And I don't really feel like bothering with changing the color of that, so just gonna leave that as. And then we can also add in a stereo. So I think right on the dresser would be a good spot for that. So we'll just go with this one. And then we could find some other kind of decorative item to put on here, like maybe... Okay, never mind. That's not going to go up there. Yeah, that's a problem. Like, I don't know what else is really going to even snap up on here. I mean, that does, but then it's just kind of clipping through the wall, which doesn't really work. So I'm not sure that we can even stick anything else up there, unfortunately. Like, we might have to just leave that as it. Yeah, so I think we're just going to do that. And then we can also add in, like, a stack of CDs in here. So I don't know, like, I guess the Sim who has this room is really into music, so this is, like, part of their CD collection, and then they have some more of them strewn on top of their desk. Or it could also be, like, you know, because I was going to add in the TV and, like, video games over, so it could also be, like, their video game collection. Either way, I think that just works really well for this room, and I guess we're going to have to just leave that as it for the top of here, even though would have liked to add something else in here, but oh well. And then let's get in the whole TV situation over here. So I think I'm just going to use this TV. Yeah, just go with something a little bit smaller, and then a couple of beanbag chairs across from there. I think that'll look nice. And then we also need to get a rug in and kind of like figure out the wall decorations. But we're getting there. Alright, so for these, I'm thinking we go with like kind of like, because this came with some really fun swatches like the smiley face one, so I just want to stick with these more fun swatches. Like maybe the watermelon one. Yeah, I think that's cute. I think the smiley face and the watermelon look nice in here. Alright, so we got that going on. Perhaps this is a good spot for this. Like we can just keep that here. And this can go over here for now. Like we'll have to figure out somewhere else for that. And I want to change this to be a little bit darker. All right, so I think that works. And let's get a rug in here. So I'm just going to take the same rug that we used over here and see how that looks. I mean, I think that's going to be our best bet as far as like finding something that fits into the room well. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like not quite under the, it's like partially under the chair and all that, but I mean, I think it works. Although we probably could move these around a little bit more so that they're like the same amount on and off of this, so it just looks a little bit better visually. Okay, that makes me happier. Yeah, it looks, I mean, it still looks kind of off, but it's slightly less off, so that's good. So I want to see how it looks if we make this like I guess a fluffy white mix with something else. I actually like the look of having the green on the carpet, so I think we're going to stick with that, although I want to revisit the bed cover again, because now I'm kind of thinking that maybe the zebra pattern would look a little bit better up here. Yeah, I think I like that more. Like, it's a little bit of a larger pattern, so I think it just looks better in here. Alright, so this is starting to come together, starting to feel a little bit better about it. Well, over here, maybe what we could do is have some, like, just a wall with some shelves with some random decorations on it, like maybe some kind of like trophy type items, that kind of a deal. And then in this corner here, we could have a standing mirror. Yeah, I think that'll work. So let's get the standing mirror in first, just to make sure like we don't place the shelves in a way that it's going to be difficult to place one in. So that one could work. I also like this one. I think that was the one I used in the parents' room, but well, that's fine. We'll just use it here again, but I'll make it a different color. So I want to make it a similar color to what the bed is, just to kind of use that lighter wood elsewhere. So I can stick with that. And then I think I'm going to make the shelves that we place up against this wall a darker wood. So I think this is kind of like our best bet. Like this is really the only option we have. So we can just have a couple of shelves. And then this one could be a little bit lower than the other one. And I'm just going to take this same wood and stick it over here. Alright, and let's actually move this up slightly, just to space them apart a little bit further. And I think there were some really good trophy type items that came with the university life that we can stick up here. So I want to see what we've got. So we have this. So I just want to have like a bunch of random clutter. Okay, that's not going to work. We could add this in here as well, and like maybe, oh, that even fits. Don't know if I want to add that though. Yeah, we'll have to look elsewhere. Maybe, oh, this. Perfect. So that can go up there. Let's recolor that a bit though. Yeah, I like that. Although, let's make this like more of a silver so it looks like that was like a second place trophy. I found this trophy, so we'll just stick that up here. I think this was from like some sort of like free store set they had, if I remember correctly. But I mean, we're kind of like short on trophies, so I'm just gonna use that and get rid of this. I don't know, because I'm not really liking how those look. I don't know. I just, oh, and then also I was thinking that we could put one of these in here, like if it'll fit. Perfect. Yeah, so that way like you can just kind of like add in your own photos if you want. And maybe we'll get, actually, let's move the trophy down here to this side, and then we can just throw another one of these in here, because I think it looked nice if you stuck your own photo in there. Although it always annoys me how these look when you don't have anything in them. Like, I kind of wish they was just like plain white. But, oh well. Alright, so I think that's good for this side of the room. I mean, maybe we can throw in like a couple of posters around here. Like, we can just add one in like kind of under here, and then another one. Oh, this can go, I don't know. No, that's not really gonna fit in anywhere. Like, we just gotta stick with smaller posters. Oh, we could add this in. Perfect. Alright, so that can go here near the desk. And then we can also add this thing in, like right here. Or, maybe not that. Yeah, I think I like this one a little bit more. Alright, so I think that's good for that side of the room. And then we can add another poster right here with above the bed. I think this is kind of like, yeah, this is like their imitation Breakfast Club type poster, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what that was supposed to be. And then this is good there. So we'll just, actually maybe this would look better. Oh, okay. This will definitely look better over here near the desk. So this little random shark poster can go here, and we can just mix with some other stuff. Yeah, because I think we kind of got like the trophies and stuff over here. So I think that's just going to look a lot better over here. And let's change it to, I guess we can just change it to that one. Yeah, it works for me. And, because I imagine like these are some, like, I guess this is like a sim with multiple interests. So, you know, like maybe they're kind of into sports and like video games and all of that. So this is kind of like their sports trophies and like other random associated things. So those can go there, and over here we can just add in maybe like just some kind of larger like college poster instead of that one we had. I like this one. Oh yeah, and I also wanted to get that video game system in. Almost forgot that. So that is right here. We'll put in one of the nicer ones. What we could do is take the mirror from over here and stick it, because yeah, it was like right in front of a window over there, and then we got the shelves going on. So we kind of got a lot going on right over on that side of the room. So I think it would actually work better if we just had the mirror right here as you go to walk out of the room. Yeah, I think that works a bit better. Okay, so that helps a lot. And now I'm not so sure about that. Like, I think it would look better if we added in some kind of poster instead. So we can throw this poster in over here since we now have a little bit more space. Okay, I think that looks a lot better. And there's probably a few more that we can add in as well. Like, we could throw, I don't know, I guess that one in. I think there might have been like some other kinds of sport posters like this one. I think it's fine to leave it at this poster for this room. So with that, I think this whole room is done, and that of course means that this house is done. So I will have a link in the description to download it, because I know some of you have been wanting to put this into your own game. So if you want to download, then check there for a link to do so. And I just want to say thank you for all the support and feedback that I got throughout this series. I'm pretty happy with how the house turned out, and it was fun to get back into building in The Sims 3 a bit. And I will also have a fly-through of this house at the end of the video so you can get more of a cinematic look at the final house. So with that, I'm going to leave off here, so I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video.